After that, I was trying to figure out how to get that motherfucker out of my house, bitch. And I had to end up leaving my own house. Sneaking out the window, me and my 5 fucking kids. Snuck them out the fucking window. I planned for months. I talked to domestic violence shelter. I had to go to a domestic violence shelter outside of Duval County because, bitch, if you waiting on Hubbard House, you're gonna be dead.
That's Hunter.
Hey y'all, what a day. It ain't been a day. I'm kind of like peaceful feeling, I guess. A VAWA video, Violence Against Women Act video for HUD and how they help you with violence, with domestic violence. To explain what's going on here. So first of all, I'm at Walmart, baby, on the south side of town. For the second time I done came out here and had to turn around on my way to St. Augustine because something is not done. So I'm supposed to be moving to the apartments that, like the sister apartments to my apartments because I got switched over because of the VAWA Act, you know what I'm saying? So now, long story short, I had got a fucking 4th injunction against my baby daddy, which is, the injunction is a bitch, why I can't think of what the fuck the other word for injunction, which is the most used word, restraining order. Injunction is a restraining order. So I got that against my baby daddy. I've had about 4. And 2 of them we were in contact for the kids, and that shit bit me in the ass. So, you know what I'm saying? I had another one, I had to do another one. They couldn't find him because he is a trucker. And then, so they dropped it. Now, I didn't go to court because I knew they wasn't gonna find him. Now, he came to my house again. Well, he came to my house this time. And, tried to come into my house after I told him he's not allowed at my house. Because when I went to the domestic violence shelter, I signed the VAWA thing. It's I have to think of the word for it. I can't think of the word. But basically, we signed an agreement, me and my property manager, that, you know, they will basically hold my apartment. And if I allow him back on the property, that's terms for me to get evicted. You feel what I'm saying? Which no big deal. I don't want him in there anyway. You feel what I'm saying? And I can get him, you know, I waited about 6 months, about 5 months, and I came back home after I was sure he was gone out of my house. So I came back in like 6 months. For 6 months, he was either off the road, on the road, because he has a job for 90 days at the most. And that's pushing it because of his anger. And then he's back in Jacksonville. So he came by my house. Well, he called me and was like, you know, bitch, I said long story short, and it's real long. And he called me and was like, we're gonna meet up. We're gonna meet up and, you know, do some shit with the kids. I'll take you out to eat and da-da-da-da. So I'm like, all right, bet. 3 hours later, I don't hear nothing. And then all of a sudden, I hear air brakes outside my house. And I'm like, I know the fuck this nigga done pulled up to my house after I done told him for 6 months. He know good damn well he ain't supposed to be here. In the daytime when the office is open, bitch, not giving a fuck. Do you hear me? Because, bitch, he will throw everybody under the bus if he get desperate. That's just how he is. And then be like, oh, I'm sorry, after he done fucked some shit up. You feel what I'm saying? So, he did that shit. I said, bitch, I'm calling the police. Now, he thought that he was gonna be victorious in the situation because a couple years prior, I called the police on him, and the officer didn't want to do his job and said I couldn't put him out. Well, I don't know if he wasn't doing his job because he did live there, and I couldn't just put him out. But a lawyer told me that was not true later on. So anyway, so the officer was like, well, man, he can kick the door down and we still couldn't do nothing about it. That's exactly what he said out of his mouth. So I was like, all right, well, how the fuck am I supposed to get this man out? So for 2 years after that, I was trying to figure out how to get that motherfucker out of my house, bitch. And I had to end up leaving my own house, sneaking out the window. Me and my 5 fucking kids snuck them out the fucking window. I planned for months. I talked to domestic violence shelter. I had to go to a domestic violence shelter outside of Duval County because, bitch, if you waiting on Hubbard House, you're gonna be dead. You're gonna be a dead dog. You feel what I'm saying? So, it's they. If the police don't drop you the fuck off at the door, you're fucked up. You're gonna be fucked up. I don't give a fuck how many flyers and shit they put out, bitch. They're not really gonna help you. They're not, because they can't. They don't have the resources. And a lot of shelters do that, especially domestic violence shelter. And the one I went to in St. John's was the same way. They helped me with like a safe place to stay, but bitch, it was the same script. If you need anything monetary and you was not on drugs, strung the fuck out, or you know what I'm saying, something like that, they was not helping you. And I can't even say it's because you was of color. It was just how it was. Like, I can't say because it was a race thing, because everybody there except like a couple people was getting help. And that's because they was making a stink about it, or they was talking to the right people. Everybody else is getting the same script. We don't have to fund it. 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 I'm like, goddamn, bitch. At this point, y'all are told to say this. I'm like, bitch, we're here because we had to run away from our motherfucking situation. We don't have no money. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. And how we supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit didn't make no sense. It didn't make no sense. But even when something that you can take your ass to the thrift store and get, bitch, they ain't got it. So anyway, I came back from there, came home. He came to my house. I had to call police on his ass. And he thought it was going to go how he wanted it to go, but it did not. He got trespassed. Then I got a motherfucking injunction on his ass after that. I went to court for it, but I didn't go again because they were just going to keep pushing my court date back because they couldn't find him. They couldn't serve him. And they'll just see you like, bitch, ain't nothing we can do. See you later. So you just going to court for nothing. You feel what I'm saying? If they can't serve him. And he on the road, he know. You feel what I'm saying? He know. They calling him and all that shit, so he know. You feel what I'm saying? So he can't come to my house. He pulled up on me one time with the kids out of nowhere. I don't know where he fucking came from. He pulled up on me. I met him with him like twice since then. I really don't like to be around him. I'm still not comfortable being around him. And I'm just not comfortable with him knowing where I live. You feel what I'm saying? Because he's volatile. I'm sweating, y'all. I ain't got no AC in my car. But, yeah. So, I signed the VAWA. With the VAWA Act, they move you within their company. So, well, my apartments did. And they have, when I was in St. Augustine, when I was in the shelter, I signed a bunch of applications for housing in Section 8. And it just so happened at the same time, I'm moving. St. Augustine calls me because when you are in a shelter of any kind, a homeless shelter, you are a priority. So they called me, but I'm back at the crib, you know, but it's not safe where I'm at. So I got approved to move to these apartments in a whole nother county. Every time it's the moving day, I was supposed to move in the 1st, it's the 20th. Every time I'm supposed to go out there to move, something happens or something not done or something. And then last week, I got a call. Well, I got a call for Section 8. I did put it on my stuff. I didn't know whether or not my background was going to fuck me up, which it shouldn't have because I'm in HUD right now. And it came through. I just had my orientation 2 days ago. So I'm like, damn, but I got 120 days to find a place. So I still want to move, even though I might have to move twice. It's fine. I still want to move. But the kicker is his sister was supposed to switch places with me because she was moving under the VAWA Act. But now she done got, you know, she getting her little shit together up there, so she's going to be out there. And I don't really want to, you know what I'm saying, mostly because I really don't, you know what I'm saying, her brother kept us at odds for a long time, and I really don't trust people like that. We done knocked heads a bunch of times. But when I was up there, we hung out, so, you know what I'm saying, but if I can't fully trust you, I really am not comfortable being around you like that a lot. Kids are great kids. She's a great mom. She's, you know what I'm saying, no beef or nothing like that. Like we was beefing. We was beefing, bitch. Oh baby. Well, we in a better place. You know what I'm saying? She a good hearted person. But you know, it just, you know, I don't want to get into, I don't want to say nothing crazy about her like that, because it ain't like that. It just, you know, I don't really feel comfortable being where she at, and her brother might find out somehow, some way. That's what it is. Even though she don't really talk to him either because he fucking nuts. None of his family talking. Like, he ain't got no family enablers. They be like, oh, Gary wants to talk. No, they don't fuck with him either. Way before I got to him, they don't fuck with him. Only one that try to fuck with him is Shay, and she don't even fuck with him no more because she's seen, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, so I'm supposed to move there, but now I'm turning around again because today was supposed to be my second move in date, and it didn't happen. So now I'm at the point where, bitch, you're just gonna have to, you're going straight. It's not meant for you to go there. You're going straight to the other county because my Section 8 voucher, my housing choice voucher, not low income housing, my housing choice voucher, bitch. I got approved for a fucking housing choice voucher. Is in another county. So now I have to call realtors and shit like that. Shit I ain't never did before. So, but I'm doing it. I'm reaching out to people, and it's very intimidating. It is, but that's what I'm doing now. I stopped to just talk some shit a little bit. But yeah. So now I'm outside of Walmart on the south side, and I'm about to do something. I done got a sitter. They at the house with my kids. I done packed up shit. And like, what the fuck? So I'm about to call some apartments and contact some realtors and try to get this shit done. So hopefully I can just go straight there then. You feel what I'm saying? If we gotta keep pushing it back, I'm gonna go straight there. And if I can find something. If I can't find nothing, then I'm gonna go where I'm supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still go to the other place because I just want to get out the way. And it's just bad vibes where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I'll talk to y'all later. I'm probably about to take myself on a little day date. I'm without the kids, and that don't happen a lot. So yeah.